This backpack with a carry-on will carry a lot of big and tall clothing. What's up everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm Corey with Freaky Tall Reviews and today we're taking a look at this travel backpack that Matein sent over to see if it's good for big and tall clothing. So let's get started. Okay, so Matein, I think is how you pronounce it, sent over their SCI Wheeled Travel backpack for me to review. I've done videos in the past for carry-on luggage for big and tall clothing. Be sure to check those out. And today we're gonna be taking a look at a travel backpack to see if it's gonna actually work with big and tall clothing or not. I will also be using the packing compression cubes that I used a couple years ago. Also check that video out to see how much clothing I can easily fit into this backpack to travel as a bigger and taller person. These are really great because as a person who's 6'10" and 330 pounds, my clothing is plus size and I need to be able to compress it down very easily for easy storage and travel. And these are an absolute game changer and a must if you travel as a big and tall person. The Matein SCI Wheeled backpack is made of water resistant polyester fabric. It comes in at about 4.4 pounds with a capacity of 44.7 liters. The dimensions of it are 19.7 inches tall, 15.4 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. So it should fit most airline carry-on requirements. Matein has been reaching out to me since September of 2021. I have been super hesitant about that because these are not products designed for big and tall people. However, they have so many reviews on Amazon that I thought maybe there's a big and tall person considering this bag. So the point of this review is to see if it will work for someone who has plus size clothing like I do, in case you're considering this bag as well. One of Matein's bags has over 65,000 5-star reviews. This one has a little over 3,000 4.5-star reviews. So let's dive in and see if it's worth it from a big and tall perspective. It features a large main compartment for clothes, books, and other large items, and also includes a padded laptop compartment with a sleeve that fits up to 15.6-inch laptops. There's also a smaller pocket on the outside of that laptop pocket for tablets. It has another large compartment for additional clothes and a pocket organizer that holds pens, notepads, and other small items. And one thing I'm a really big fan of for travel luggage is an easy access upper pocket, which it also has, and it's great for anything that you might need quickly. It has corner mounted protected wheels and disappearing backpack straps so you can extend the handles and pull it. And it also has a hidden compartment on the back for smaller documents and things you might want to keep private. At the filming of this video, this backpack is $80 on Amazon. You can find the link in the description below so you can see it for yourself. And the material I will say is that of kind of a budget backpack, where I don't think it'll last forever, but it's not that bad. I think it's the quality of what you would expect for a travel bag at this price point. And I think because you wouldn't use this bag daily, it can actually be worth it. I don't think this bag is for you if you're traveling constantly. Feature-wise, this bag is pretty solid. I was able to use my packing cubes and fit 5 shirts, 5 pairs of underwear, 5 pairs of socks, a pair of shorts, and a pair of jeans into the clothing area. Now, what this does not do is leave a lot of room for toiletries and an extra pair of shoes. I think if you lessened the clothing amount that I packed into this bag, you would have room for some toiletries and also maybe a flatter pair of shoes. Now, where I think a bag like this really shines is if you carry it in addition to a carry-on. Since this Matein bag is technically supposed to be a carry-on, and if you fly airlines like I do, like Southwest, they allow you to bring a backpack and a carry-on. This will give you a ton of storage space for clothing and shoes. I honestly think you could easily stay somewhere for a week and not have to worry about checking a bag if you brought that combination. Let me know in the comments below as a bigger and taller person how you travel, because I would love to pick up some tips and tricks from other tall travelers, and also if you think this bag will be helpful in your journeys. Now, I will say, whenever you wear this thing as a backpack, the straps are way too small. The padded area barely goes into my armpit, and while I don't think it has enough capacity to overload it to where it would be uncomfortable, I will say that the straps are still just not big enough for the capacity that it has. Now, I will say the handle is fairly sturdy for the price point, and the height is actually really nice. It comes in just below my waist, which is comfortable for me as my hands hang just below my waist. So walking around with it is actually not that bad at all. And then zippers are always a very big thing on luggage. I actually think that they're very solid and the quality is quite durable. And so this bag has this weird feel where it's like some of it you can tell is definitely that budget travel bag, and then some of it is actually really good quality for the price. If you're enjoying today's content, please consider subscribing to the channel and joining the Freaky Tall family. Also, leaving it a thumbs up and clicking that notification icon so you see when I come out with new videos would help a lot as well. So at the end of the day, does it get the Freaky Tall stamp of approval? Kind of yes, for what it is. If your budget is bigger and you're willing to spend more on luggage, I think you can get better for just a little bit more. And at the $80 price point, the luggage market is very, very saturated. So does it stand out from the rest? Not necessarily. But it's also not any worse than the rest. And that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. The two big things that I don't like about it is that the straps aren't long enough for a bigger chest, and also it doesn't have a sleeve on the backrest where you can slide it onto the handles of an actual actual piece of carry-on luggage, and I find that kind of frustrating as well. But what I do like about it is that it has a ton of storage space by itself, and it also functions like a normal backpack. A good backpack when you're traveling, you need to be able to quickly access things, and especially with a travel backpack, you need to have good storage capacity with it. I think it does fairly well in that regard, but I think it really performs well if you pair it with an actual piece of carry-on luggage. So I think the quality is pretty solid for the price of $80, but you have to understand what you're purchasing when you get it. And know that it's not made for constant everyday travel, but it's good enough for most people, I would say. So in my summary, I would say that if you're gonna spend $80, I don't think you'll be disappointed, but also know that you're not buying this backpack for life. So thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and join the family. And also, if you want to support the channel financially, check out the Freaky Tall Reviews Patreon. I just released a behind-the-scenes studio tour that is exclusive for Patreon subscribers, so check the link in the description below if you want to learn more about it. But that's it, everybody. I really appreciate your time today. Again, I'm Corey with Freaky Tall Reviews. We'll see you next time.